know that you're in my lane?
No, not at all.
Are you not paying attention? Are you texting?
I was just checking in with my mom. I was telling her that I thought we'd be home by 6.
It's okay. There's enough time. Just pay attention.
I'm not even halfway through my text. There's no way. I'm not even going to look up.
My babies are in the car. You have to pay attention.
It's just supposed to be a quick text. I'm so sorry.
Just normal people, not bad people, yet they're killing and maiming every day. Their crime? Simply making a phone call or reading a text. They all think, we all think, it won't happen to us. It'll just take a second. After all, the average text only takes 4.6 seconds.
In about 4.6 seconds, you go 100 yards driving blind. And so many things can happen to you in that moment of time that you can switch lanes, you can bump into another car and start a chain reaction. And so there are so many things that can occur in that little amount of time.
Assemblymember Jim Frazier, chair of the Assembly Transportation Committee, is doing what he can to get the word out about the dangers of distracted driving, including authoring Assembly Concurrent Resolution 52, which spells out the dangers of being distracted while behind the wheel.
12,000 tickets a month are being written by the Highway Patrol for distracted driving. That's just on the California state highways. That doesn't include the cities.
And that's not even the scary part. In 2012 alone, over 3,300 people were killed and 421,000 were injured because of distracted driving. And that's just in California.
It's the loss of a loved one. And, it's not only that the ability that you're going to lose a loved one, that you might kill somebody else's family member also, or maim them or hurt them.
Despite that knowledge, the numbers show that many of us continue to engage in what we know is extremely dangerous driving behavior. In a 2013 survey, 70% of California drivers said they had been hit or almost hit by a driver talking on the phone or texting. 45% of drivers said they've made a mistake while talking on a cell phone. And 48% of those surveyed said that texting while driving is the most serious distraction for drivers.
And people are just in that culture that, convenience and timing is all that matters. No, people's lives matter.
And Assemblymember Frazier and his family know firsthand how devastating it can be to lose a loved one in a car accident that didn't have to happen. His daughters were in a collision that killed his oldest daughter, Stephanie, and left his younger daughter in critical condition.
Losing Stephanie in a car accident wasn't relative to distracted driving. It was an accident, but it's still the same outcome.
His daughter's accident was on a dangerous 2-mile stretch of road that had caused 143 accidents. Assemblymember Frazier's tragedy and subsequent fight to get that stretch of road fixed has led him to a life of public service, and he has made it his personal crusade to make our roads safer.
But I'm hoping that out of our tragedy that we actually, my family, can be a part of the solution so other people don't have to be in that club that I'm in with my wife and my daughter.
That's why Assemblymember Frazier is trying to do his part to increase awareness and convince people to not look at the text or make a phone call while driving.
Any lives that we can save is absolutely a blessing going forward.
But Assemblymember Frazier knows that he has a long battle ahead of him when it comes to curbing distracted driving. Despite that, he continues to work on ways to keep our culture of convenience off the road.
Until we change the culture and make it a deterrent to not do that, because people just don't realize how harmful or life-threatening it can be.
This report was produced by the Speaker's Office of Member Services.